Well, I haven't done a diary in a little while. I've been so busy, I'm really tired. I've been travelling around the country doing showcases and trying to get work. And I've been showcasing the new trio Froglet and Co. with two young girls, Laura Nurse and Laura Lou. And we've been travelling great distances. Indeed, and I am so tired. I got back home. I've been staying with my second family, Angie, Mark, and their children, and trying to get some work together. I am so pleased and proud to have done the Froglet Diaries. It's something that I have never ever done before. I never bared my soul in that kind of way. I had many years where I kept a lot of things hidden in being in pain, trying to cope. The wonderful thing about the Froglet Diaries is that I'm truly well on the way to being mentally well, emotionally well, empowered, functioning again. I'm starting to function again much, much better. I'm making choices based on my head, not just my heart. Um, and what I'm most proud about is that um, although there have been some people say that, women who do this kind of thing are sad, desperate, pathetic, that's usually men who are shallow, dishonest, and who get away with stuff and never have to face the consequences of their actions. That's what it seems to me. Men who always seem to group together against the girls if they get caught out, if they get found out, if they get challenged. And what you have to remember is men like that, without generalising totally, are often hardwired to be unfaithful, hardwired not to have a conscience, or to be thoughtful of the consequences of the things they say to women, and sometimes women to men as well. It's not just the men, I'm not just saying it's the men. Some people, perhaps I should say that. There are a lot of women in pain out there and who contact me through the Froglet Diaries or Facebook. And to those ladies in particular, I say that there have been a lot of good men contact me who have said, we're not all like that. We're not all like that. We're ashamed of our fellow men that do that. And to all the men who've been hurt by women who have acted in a very similar way, there have been some men saying it's not just you girls, women do that to us fellas too. To all of you in pain, the pain is copable. It is heartbreaking. Heartache is like a big hole. There are all levels of grief and heartache, and they all have different effects. But why the heck should we suffer in silence? Why should we? There are people out there. We can be there for each other. And when I said, I would try and be there for anyone in pain, I really meant that. Really meant that. I had so much support and so much help from people I never expected it from. And also, it helped me weed out the people who were so shallow and who were so insincere that even years and years of supposed friendship came crashing down when they would ridicule me, accuse me of deliberately, not functioning, or couldn't accept that I was really struggling, who would say one thing to me, and then say another thing to other people. To those people, and I've seen a few recently, which just reinforced my feeling that there are some people out there who need to take a really good look at their own behaviour and their own selves before they judge and pass such awful comments on other people struggling and in that kind of pain. My own daughter is in hospital as I talk to you. My unborn grandson is struggling. She's 24 weeks pregnant and she's bleeding, and she is with her family and my granddaughter in a situation where nothing is sure. This is pain and fear on a different level, and what we have to do is we have to be as positive as we can be. And there are some things that you have to focus on and give good energy. But when you are grieving for a lost love, or being let down, or promises unfulfilled, or behavior from your partner, be it a man or a woman, that is just plain cruel and insensitive, and to add insult to injury, they turn around and tell you you're paranoid, or you're desperate, or you're unstable, or unhinged. What utter rubbish. You are hurt, confused, devastated, you are grieving. And there are all sorts of ways of doing that. Some people withdraw, some people go absolutely nuts with themselves, some people crash. Every way is a way that you deal with grief and heartache, and every way is valid. And never ever allow these people to demean you and put you down. That's what people like me are here for. That's what people like who I had to help me through, are there for. We're here on this life not just to take, not just to make money. We're here to give when we can give. And if we can give total strangers, or our friends, or our family support when we need to, that's what it's all about. One day when we are gone, surely it's better to have somebody say, when they were on this planet, when they were around, they were this kind of person, than be one of life's takers and users. And that's what these fellas and women are, who treat you in that way. They are users, takers, they're selfish, and they've got no idea of the devastation they cause. They are the ones who are unstable. They are the ones who do not have what it takes, real feeling. So when you are crying, and when you are sobbing, and when you are distraught, just you remember that you can reach out to your friends, to me, to whoever. And if we could just support each other through those moments when we're devastated, that's what it's about. And if one of the Froglet Diaries, or all of the Froglet Diaries, or the journey, or now, I can do that, blimmin' heck, what a bonus for these diaries. Thank you for giving me that support and help. Thank you for being there for me. If I can give a little bit of that back, then I'm here. And I'm so glad that it's helping. Take care. Remember that it will get better. Just keep messaging me, keep helping yourself, do whatever you need to take. Cry, sob, bang those pillows, write it down, record it, get it out. You do not owe them any loyalty. You're not hurting them deliberately. You're helping yourself, and see it as that, a tool to help yourself. And whatever anybody else thinks, they're entitled to their opinion. Doesn't have to make it the truth, does it? Love you.